Good morning. Good morning. It is me, Donna Vee, and I'm so excited to be here today for story time with Donna Vee. Today is October the 12th. Today's October 12th already, and it is a Monday, and it's kind of rainy outside. It's actually really rainy outside. Come here, Yogi. Come on, buddy. Move my water for you. Come on. You could do it. You got this. Come on. Okay. Do it. Need help, buddy? Come here. Come on. Say good morning. Look it. Say good morning. Say hi, everybody. It's me, Yogi. Oh, you know what today's letter is, Yogi? Do you know? I should just have you as my co-host the entire time. Good morning, Frank Simon. He said good morning, story time. See that? That's how it works. Good morning, Nicole. Hey, Dennis. Good morning. What's going on, guys? It is a rainy morning over here in Nutley, New Jersey. Look at Yogi. Yogi, why don't you work the controls? Can you do it? No. Okay. You know what he's going to do? Yeah. He just hid behind the pillow. Uh-oh. Now he's behind me. Yogi's really not into being on camera, but that's okay because I am, and I'm here to say good morning. We are live right now on Facebook. We are live on Periscope, and we are live on YouTube. So good morning and welcome. I'm so excited that you guys are all here today. As a matter of fact, it is Monday, and I know a lot of you might be off today, and I think it's a great day to stay inside. I do, and I think it's a greater day to read some stories. As a matter of fact, today, I don't know if you missed it. Yes, I am live, Adam, over at Periscope. I am live, and I don't know if you missed it, but yesterday's show was incredible, and I suggest strongly after today's show that you go and you check it out again. We had a guest yesterday. It was my cousin Lauren, and she is a sign language interpreter, and we did an entire show about deafness and ASL. As a matter of fact, the books that we read were Treewise, and I will tell you this: Dina the Deaf Dinosaur, or Dinah, was one of the most amazing books I've read in a very long time. It was very heartfelt, very sweet, and if you happen to know someone who is experiencing, perhaps discovering that their child is deaf, or they have deaf children in their family, or just you want to really expand your own children's awareness, it was an incredible book. And you can go and you can check it out. It was yesterday's episode. It was a letter O, and it was also a discussion about ASL. And my cousin Lauren, I can't thank her enough for what she did. We will be back during the holidays for a holiday special where I'm working on something and that I'm very excited about, because I do believe that stories should be for everyone, and I want to promote literacy in any capacity that I can. So, good morning, Frank Wessner. And he says, good morning, pretty positive personality. So if that is not a clue as to what today's letter is, I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait for Frank Simon's alliterative sentence. But today is October 12th, and today's letter is the letter P. So the letter P today, let's see where our book is. We got our sounds. But where did Clifford go? Wait a minute. I know, the animals are definitely, they mess around with me here. You know what? We'll wait a second, because we'll go in the correct order, and then I know I'll find it. So we wake up, and we want to make sure that we practice healthy habits. I have to say, gratitude was definitely practiced this morning. I love gratitude because I am grateful for so many things. And then I got up and I brushed my teeth. Very important. Dental, teeth. Yeah, got to brush them. You know what I'm saying, kids? Then wash your hands, wash your face, get ready. I said good morning to my daughter. She's so cute. And then what else? Other healthy habits would be drinking water, which I have right here in my cup, and I love drinking water. Oh, Frank Simon put the sentence up. You know what's so funny? To drink so much water on a day that's rainy outside, it's like there's just rain everywhere. But it's okay. We're going to be okay. And I think I see a mosquito. It's outside. Thank goodness. Okay. So today's letter is a letter P. Frank Simon put up his alliterative sentence, but we also have to stretch. One of the ways I like to stretch, arm circles. The other way, seated jumping jacks. No matter which way you want to do it, it is your choice. But if you cannot get up, because let's just say for whatever reason, could be a disability, you are seated, just remember, if you can't exercise your body, exercise your imagination. That is right. Good morning, Mom. Nice to see you. And I'm going to go with some arm circles. 26 letters in the alphabet. 13 is the middle. The letter M, the middle. You'll never forget it because M stands for middle. So let's do it. Let's do some arm circles and then switch to some seated jumping jacks. Are you guys ready? Let's recite the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, O. Okay, middle. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Very nice. Nicely done. Alphabet. Amazing. A. And yes, P stands for pumpkin pie. And we are definitely in the pumpkin pie season. It is October. We are getting closer to Halloween. I love Halloween. It's my favorite holiday because you get to dress up and you get candy. I don't know what's going on for this Halloween. We got to figure it out. I know, but I think I need to still get a costume because it's my favorite holiday. All right. Now that we've said that, I definitely need to look for my book. Bartholomew, thank you. I told you. They do it all the time. They don't do it to be mean. They just probably read when I'm not here at night, my little pals. Pals, P. The letter P. Let's check it out. We've got pineapple. We've got a panda holding a pineapple. We have a parachute. Parachute starts with P. Yes. Pirate, a palm tree, a pony, a porcupine, and a pig. And then a palette, a painter, and a pear. And a picture. She's painting a picture. And of course, what else do we have? Clifford is he was a puppy. Now he's a dog. So paintbrush, palette, palm, panda, parachute, pear, picture, pig, pineapple, pirate, pony, porcupine. Ooh, Dennis, he's doing his stretches in his cars this morning. He said, now my neighbors finally think I'm weirder. You know what, Dennis? I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're doing your stretches in your car. I think that's awesome. You know what I do when I would drive when the kids were little? I would shoulder dance. So see, I think it's great. I love it. You know why I like the car? I call it my office because I'll sit in my car and it's solitude. And then there's this moment where you realize you can go anywhere in it and the radio's there. And I love music. So good for you. Hi, Lewis. Never late. You're right here. You're fine. Now, you guys ready to see if I can do this tongue twister today? Priscilla, the psychic pharmacist, promptly processed prescriptions to prevent pneumonia. That is a good one. I think I should really write a book of all these little things that you do, Frank Simon. We should write like an entire alphabet book together. Okay. Priscilla, the psychic pharmacist, promptly processed prescriptions to prevent pneumonia. Priscilla, the psychic pharmacist, promptly processed prescriptions to prevent pneumonia. Priscilla, the psychic pharmacist, promptly processed prescriptions to prevent pneumonia. Priscilla, the psychic pharmacist, promptly processed prescriptions to prevent pneumonia. That's pretty good. I only messed up at the end because I was trying to speed through it. Not even an excuse, just the truth. Andreas, his last name is, I think it's Horner or Horner. I don't know. It's German. So I'm not really sure if there's like a specific special way. Maybe if you want to phonetically spell it for me, that would be amazing. Okay? All right. So I'm so excited that today's letter is the letter P. Why? Because P stands for pumpkin. And we are going to definitely read a book about a pumpkin. Good morning, Christian Grillon. My friend is here. Hi. And hi, Al. I know Al's healing. We're going to send him some love and light today. We're going to send love and light to so many favorites. And definitely Al is one. And his nurse, Christine. That deserves some music. That wasn't my stomach, but it could be. Okay. Now, today's Monday. It's the beginning of a new week. Well, Sunday really technically is. But this is going to be an amazing day. Do you know why? Because the letter P corresponds with the fact that we are going to say good morning to the kids that have their name that starts with the letter P. And I can't wait to see just who might fit that description. But first, let me see. I wonder if I have the letter P. I should. I have all the other letters. But, to be honest with you, I need to come in here today and I need to organize because life gets crazy. Did you guys have noticed that? That we get busy with schoolwork, we get busy with homework and cleaning and life, and sometimes we need to slow down and take time to do the things that are really important or spend time with those that are really important to us. And one of the things I need to do today is I need to organize my story time room because we are getting closer and closer to Halloween. And one of the things I'm going to do with some of the books for Halloween is I'm going to do trick or read, and I'm going to figure it out and I will post about it. But right now, feast your eyes on this. P is for priceless. That is true. And also for little pigs. They're so cute. I love pink little pigs. Yep, they're cute. And the uppercase and the lowercase, very similar. Very similar. The difference is this one just looks like a little tiny baby of the uppercase. Right? Also, it looks like two lowercase letter D's. Interesting. The English language is amazing. Alphabet, want to help me? Yeah? We are going to look for the kids' names that start with the letter P. If you're home and your name is on my list, when you hear your name, I want you to jump up with the most excitement ever because this is the moment you've been waiting for. Fill yourself with so much positive energy that it's going to carry you throughout the day. Now, here's something else. If your name's not on my list and you want it to be on the list, just drop it in the comments. Just like if you know a word that you like that starts with the letter P, put that in the comments. Polite, peace, I love that. Yes, pizza. I love pizza. There, I said it. Now we're going to say good morning. Good morning, TJ and baby Lewis, Julian, Matthew, Nicholas, and Quentin, Ella, Ari, and Luca, Lucia, Mia, Jax, Lennon, Mark McCartney, Nina Star, Brianna, Lily, Alex, Hannah, Lorraine, Seamus, Cooper, and Tori, Liam, and Harper, Tiffany, Emerson, Ollie, Colin, Lily, and Hunter, Sophie, Giovanni, Gracelyn, Kaylee, Joseph, Roscoe, Scarlett, and Juliet, Regina, and Madison. Jack, Allie, Andrew, Sawyer, Jane, and Liam, Byron, Layla, Genevieve. By the way, thank you to everyone that participated in the fundraiser on Saturday night for Sawyer Jane. She is amazing and sweet, and we raised almost $1,000. Finn and Fletcher, Anzor, Kai, and Zach. Okay, we've got Willow, Samantha, Frankie, Vanch, Vishaka from India, Sufain from France, Penelope Snow. Your name starts with P. You're from Maine, and your sister Nikki. Leah and Kristen from Johnstown, PA, Holland, Austin, Leo, Tomas, Alec, Tony, Ace, Ara, and Amber from the Philippines. Starts with a P. Bella, AJ, Angela, Fifi, Little Joe, Viviana, Bethany, Paisley. Paisley, your name starts with a P. Presley and Liam. Hello, Presley. Vinny and Joseph, Maggie and Isaac, Patrick, Joe Jr., Ryan, Lucas, Isabel, Caitlin, Liliana and Melanie, Jane, Liam, Emma, Liv and Blake, Jake and Maddie, Lena and Sabino, Tabia, Max and Luca from Germany. We've got Melody and Kayla DiPietro. We have Carly and Courtney, the two hearts that walk outside my body. V and Izzy, Nico, and Patrick. And yesterday, we actually went over some ASL. So I think I could do it. I think it's, wait, that's P. Wait, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, wait, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I forgot how to do P. P. Oh man, I'm gonna practice that so I can say more than hi and thank you. I'm gonna figure it out. And then we have Olivia Rose, my niece, Marin Rose, my goddaughter, Molly, James, Storm, Allie, Emily, Jake, and Kaylin. That's right, that's my family up there. So good morning, everyone. Ooh, you know what? You know what I remember? Yesterday, in our book, I think it's in Treewise. Or was it in? It was in Dina the Dinosaur. We actually have the ASL library. Alphabet. So silly. Wait. I know it's in this book. Here it is. P. Oh, yes. P. So we P, A, T, R, I, C, K. K. Wait. Yeah, K and P are the same. Patrick. Okay. So those are our good mornings. And now you know what we have to do. Ooh, let's see what we have. We have some new comments. Priceless. P. ... I love pizza too, Robert. Pizza is one of my favorite things in the world. Pumpkin pie is pretty much a close second. Oh my gosh, have you guys gone over to Applegate's and you have to go get pumpkin ice cream and a scoop of Graham Central Station. It is like amazing. Perfection, my brother says. Thank you so much, Peter. I'm just kidding. I know you're saying it because it's a letter P. Okay, now the next thing we do to practice another healthy habit is take our vitamin. It's vitamin time. Vitamin time. It is so important. Kids, make sure you take your vitamins. 2 are the daily dosage that this little bottle says. I know that they sometimes taste like candy and they look like candy and they smell like candy, but they're not. So you only want to take whatever it tells you to take. Ask a parent, a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, someone who's helping you out at home to make sure that you're taking the right amount. Now, what do we do? Does anybody remember? That's right. We don't even look at them yet because I like the guessing game of it all. But then we get our little yellow book. Where is it? Here it is. And it's, The Beginner's Guide to the Universe by author Mike Dooley. Incredibly amazing book. It's Uncommon Ideas for Living an Unusually Happy Life. One of my favorite books. Why, you ask, do I have this book out during vitamin time? Because we also like to practice good manners. Good manners. Does anybody remember good manners? Yeah, good manners. Like, saying please and thank you. Excuse me when interrupting somebody if they're talking, or just being patient and waiting until they're finished. But the most important thing during vitamin time is to not chew with your mouth open. No. And don't talk with your mouth full. That's not nice. So we're going to check out the vitamins that we have today. Oh, Frank Simon coming in with the number 99. And you know what? I like the initiative, Frank. We're going with page 99 today, guys. So ready? Let's see what's on the agenda for the vitamins. 1, 2, 3. It's a one of each day. Hooray. And please don't mind my manicure or lack thereof. I need to get some polish remover. Yucky. Okay, here we go. 2 vitamins. one book, and lots of manners. Here we go. Oh, that was so good. I love that, Richard. Keep your heart pure. Yes. Pure is also a word that starts with the letter P. You know what else? Participation. You guys are the best at participating in story time. I love it and I appreciate it and I thank you for it. Ready? Page 99. So excited to see what this is. I don't think we've ever read 99. Okay. Ooh, I don't know what it is. Sometimes the emojis don't show up on story time. I'm sorry. Ready? This is for all of us. Do not abandon the tools of intellect, logic, and common sense, but combine them with your feelings, faith, and imagination. Well, hello there. Avoiding something draws it even nearer. Defending yourself can become a full-time job. And worrying about things that might never happen increases their chances of happening. I learned that the hard way this weekend. I was backing out of my driveway and I was like, I accidentally scraped my car on my retaining wall. Never forget that all you may ever dream of having is far less than what you already have. Manifesting deadlines are fine when placed upon yourself, like write a new chapter every month or as guides or goals. But don't give deadlines to the universe and its magic, like have a publisher by the year end. You simply cannot see enough of your dreams' required logistics in relation to all of your other desires and in relation to those of the world, to do so effectively without risking limitation or sacrificing other dreams. That was amazing. And I'm going to read it again because I know I was reading it a little wonky. That was amazing. Great page, Frank Simon. Manifesting deadlines are fine when placed upon yourself, like write a new chapter every month as guides or goals, but don't give deadlines to the universe and its magic, like have a publisher by year end. You simply cannot see enough of your dreams' required logistics in relation to all of your other desires and in relation to those of the world to do so effectively without risking limitation or sacrificing other dreams. You know what? Ooh, the greatest trick and most subtle secret to doing anything really, really well is loving that you get to do it at all. And lastly, do it your way. That's why you're here. Bravo. And I cannot tell it lie. I went to the next page for a little bit more because I just was so excited about how positive page 99 was. I had to know what was coming next. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. Thank you for that. Now it's time to get Bartholomew over here and to talk a little bit about love and light and about sending it to others and sharing it with others. And yeah, I think teaching the younger generation how they can really effectively influence others by being positive and caring should start at a really young age and not wait until they get older. Because if we could start teaching the complete little tiny generation how they can be positive, can you imagine what power that will have over the next few years of this world and planet and nation and life? I think it's so important. And also to get back to that for us, you guys, trying to be positive during a time of negativity. I know it's not that easy, but if we could do that, it's kind of like pushing through a really challenging wave. Can you imagine the ride and how easy it's going to be when the ocean is calm? Actually, I kind of think you really can't ride a wave when the ocean's calm. I don't really know how that works, but I thought it was a good analogy. Maybe it wasn't the best, but I think you get what I'm saying. Oh, I could totally make different noises. That's amazing. I'm like a DJ. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's get Bartholomew. Bah, come on down. What's up, buddy? How are you? You doing well? Yeah, Yogi's behind us, isn't he? Yes, he is. This is my social distancing buddy, Bartholomew. He says it's a pleasure to meet you. So if it's your first time here and you're wondering what is happening right now, why is she getting this little bear out? Well, this little bear that's here with me today has been with me the entire quarantine. We called him our social distancing buddy because in the beginning, when we were, strictly quarantining at home, not going out at all, really, we needed somebody, an outlet. And then we realized that, you know what? This little guy became, became one of the most positive additions to my life and to some of yours. Why? Because we can learn to send love and light from this little cute squishy bear. Because whenever you need a hug, he's there. And in your mind and your heart and with your heart chakra, you can have that same feeling and you could share that feeling with so many others, even if they're far away. Okay? Then, one of the other things that we do to help teach kids how they can find their joy is by incorporating other little buddies. For instance, ready? You should get them? Yeah, okay. For instance, the first little social distancing buddy that we've ever met in our life, well, for me, I've probably had my own, but this was my daughter Courtney's. This is Piggy, and we say Piggy represents loyalty because Piggy's been here forever. Cheeky Monkey was Piggy's first social distancing buddy. Cheeky Monkey is his most adorable blue monkey. And what he loves to do is he loves to take your sadness and replace it with gladness. So remember that because he's blue. And sometimes people say, well, he's sad and blue. Nope, he's not sad. He's just blue. Lewis says that Lamb is his favorite. Lammy. Let's get Lammy. Lammy is super cute. I love Lammy's sparkly purple eyes. And Lammy is always, always, always there in case you need a hug, because hugs are pretty amazing. They could totally get you through the day. Then there's this really sweet little newbie. And this little guy is Dragonfly. And Dragonfly is my symbol for my grandma. But I also feel it's a winged creature that represents angels on earth. And what are you saying, Richard? Positive thinking makes more positive thinking around you. Exactly. Because like gets like. And if we create positivity, there is more around. So let's share it together. I love that. Thank you so much, Richard. Cecilia will heal you. Now, Cecilia started out as our little healing unicorn when my aunt and uncle were both tested positive for COVID. And we send healing, loving light. Today's healing, loving light is going out to our friend Albert Kohler because he had surgery and he's healing. He's still experiencing some healing pains. And we want to make sure that he is okay. We also want to send healing, love, and light out to the quarterback from the Cowboys. I know not everybody here is a Cowboys fan, but I'm a fan of humanity in football. And let me tell you, I'm glad I didn't see that play because I'm also squeamish. And I would send it out to the Jets, but, I think they just need the draft pick. And then we have Make-A-Wish Unicorn. Make-A-Wish Unicorn is just so sweet. And here to remind you that you can make a wish for yourself or someone else at any time and send it out into the universe for magic and positive thinking. Now, don't forget, last but not least, we've got Elephant. Elephant never forgets. So even if you think you've forgotten, Elephant doesn't forget. So now what we do is we take whoever it is that we're sending positive energy to, place them in our head, we think about them. Then we put them in our heart because we love them and we want to send them love. And then our heart chakra. Why the heart chakra? Because that's where we can send this big beam of light from me to you and you to me. And that's how the positivity travels. It goes out in the universe and multiplies. So are you guys ready? Sending it out like a flood? Like if you turned on 1,000,000 flashlights? Yes. Ooh, where is my flashlight? I don't know where it went. Well, I'll have to find it for tomorrow because my flashlight is amazing. Oh, wait a second. Is it here? No. And it has a disco light on it. Love it. Okay. Are you guys ready? On the count of 3, from your head, your heart, and then your heart chakra. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty awesome, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Taking just small moments like that out of your day to think of others and to wish them well. I mean, honestly, these are just steps in the right direction to tipping the scales to positivity and joy for everybody. I believe in it. Okay, now let's get ready to read some books. You guys are so cute. All right, here we go. First, we're going to ground our feet. And then, I thought I saw the flashlight. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to show it to you guys tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, hands up in the air. We're going to do our I am statements. I am statements are never followed by anything negative, only positivity. So remember that. We bring our hands down, deep breath in, I am, push out all the air, and say something like, remember our book from Darla? Darla knows. See? I am bright. I am caring. I am persistent, beautiful. Thank you so much, Richard. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. And now, it's our turn. Here we go. I am happy. I am grateful. I am excited. I am ready. I am so ready right now to read a book or 3 or 4. Are you guys ready? So today we do have a bonus book. The reason we have a bonus book is because I really want to keep up with at least reading something pumpkin or Halloween related every day this month. And I don't want to go through all my books because I want to have a Halloween week. I think that'd be fun because Halloween is on a Saturday and I won't be here. And I might pre-record a special Halloween episode. It's not a bad idea, actually. All right. So first we're going to start with one for the little kids. Where is baby's pumpkin? I just like the glitter. Look at the glitter and the glitter and the glitter. Ooh, tonight is Halloween. And baby is looking for her special pumpkin. Is it under the leaves? Look at this outfit. Look at the cat. Ooh, it's like velvety. Love it. Is it behind the leaves? Oh, nope. Is it behind the curtain? Boo! Nope. Look, a friendly ghost and more glitter. Ooh, I love the glitter. Is it in the closet? No, but here are some happy bats. Ooh, the hologram paper is cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bats, but no pumpkin. Is it behind mommy's bowls? Oh, no, but here are some candy apples. Yum. Look at the glitter on the apples. Now I want a candy apple or a caramel apple. Is it under the bed? No, but it's a sparkly witch's hat. Pretty. Is baby's pumpkin outside the door? Yes, And now we can all go trick-or-treating. Look at the jack-o'-lantern. Very cool. P, pumpkin. So this is a carved pumpkin. And because it's carved, it's a jack-o'-lantern. But that is amazing. Now, are you ready for the next book? Because I've got some funny books today. I don't know if my brother is still here. Well, this book is called Don't Let the Pigeon Drive the Bus. Pigeon, P. Words and pictures by Mo Willems. Hi, I'm the bus driver. Listen, I've got to leave for a little while, so you can watch things for me until I get back. Thanks. Oh, and remember, don't let the pigeon drive the bus. We'll try not to, sir. But you know, can't control everything. What? Oh, look at the pigeon. I thought he'd never leave. Hey, can I drive the bus? Please. No, we're not supposed to let you drive the bus. I'll be careful. I tell you what, I'll just steer. My cousin Herb drives a bus almost every day. True story. Vroom, 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 vroomy vroom. Pigeon at the wheel. No. I never get to do anything. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's play Drive the Bus. I'll go first. Let's see if I move it over there. It'll look like he's actually doing it. Come on! Just once around the block. I'll be your best friend. How about I give you $5? No fair. I bet your mom would let me. What's the big deal? It's just a bus. I have dreams, you know. Fine. Let me drive the bus. Pigeon cracks me up. He's not happy. Hey, I'm back. You didn't let the pigeon drive the bus, did you? Great, thanks a lot. Uh-oh. Bye. This poor pigeon. Hey. Ooh. Is he driving this truck? I guess he drove the truck. Look, he's on the CV. Breaker, breaker, 19. Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. All right, well, we didn't. We did not let the pigeon drive the bus. We stuck to our guns, and I'm proud of us. Okay? Together, we can do anything. The next book on the letter P day is Marcus Pfister's Penguin Pete Ahoy. Penguin Pete Ahoy! How cute. I actually really think penguins are very cute, especially like that. And my brother makes that bird face all the time. My brother does that face all the time. He goes, I can't even do it. Here we go. Penguin Pete Ahoy. Penguin Pete woke up one bright sunny morning and said to himself, this feels like a good day to go exploring. He plunged straight into the sea and swam quickly past all the friendly fish. Sorry, no time to play today, he said. I've got important things to do. Penguin. P-E-N-G-U-I-N. Penguin. Before long, Pete found something really interesting to explore. Look at that. Around the bend in the next bay was an old ship with jagged holes in its rotten timbers and tattered sails, flapping in the wind. There seemed to be no one on the ship, so Pete clambered aboard. Whoa, what a mess! Gasped Pete, looking at all the crates, barrels, ropes, and broken planks scattered across the deck. Sudden rustling noise startled him. It seemed to come from under an old sack. Pete waddled quietly over to the sack and pulled it into the air. Oh. Look, it's a mouse. Cowering underneath was a little gray mouse. Hello, said Pete. I'm sorry if I frightened you, but I was a bit scared myself. I didn't think there was anyone on the ship. There's only me, said the little creature, and I wasn't really frightened. The mouse stood up straight and saluted it smartly. I'm Horatio, the ship's mouse, he announced. Welcome aboard. Nice to meet you, Horatio. I'm Penguin Pete. Let's be friends. All right, said Horatio. Come on, I'll show you my ship. Pete liked the storeroom best of all. Some of the boxes and packages were broken open, and Pete had never seen so many good things to eat. Does all of this really belong to you? Asked Pete, licking his beak. It certainly does, said Horatio with pride. Help yourself. Let's go back on deck, said Pete, when he was too full to eat any more. Ooh, there's oranges and cheese. Ooh. I think I want some oranges and cheese. Pete rushed upstairs and found a fishing net to play with. He swished it through the air, used it to give his friend a ride, even dressed up in it, until suddenly he was tangled in the mesh. It gave him a ride, see? And then he got tangled in it. Oh no! The more he struggled to get free, the more entangled he became. Don't worry, said Horatio. Ship's mouse can handle nets. I'll get you out of there. Next, Horatio suggested a game of hide and seek. Pete tried his best. He wasn't very good at hiding, and the mouse, who knew every nook and cranny of the ship, quickly found him every time. Let's climb to the top of the mast. Oops. Let's climb to the top of the mast, said the mouse. You can see the whole world from up here. He scampered nimbly up the rope ladder. Pete struggled to follow him. The view from here is wonderful, isn't it? Said Horatio. I messed that up again. Okay. Yes, said Pete, but I don't like being up so high. I'm feeling dizzy. You're just seasick, said Horatio wisely. I think I feel better in the sea, said Pete. Why don't we go for a swim? Him and his little mouse buddy. So cute. Swim, said the little mouse nervously. I have a better idea. I'll ride in the lifeboat. It still looks seaworthy. You can push me. I don't know why I started this voice up so high. Pete carefully lowered the boat into the water and began to push, but Horatio squeaked, "Help! My feet are getting wet!" Water was running in through a hole in the bottom of the boat. Abandoned ship, called Pete. But I can't swim, cried the mouse. I'll save you, shouted Pete as he raced to pull Horatio out before the boat sank. Excuse me. See? Oh, poor little mouse. Climb on my back, said Pete. You'll be all right. He carried his little friend back to the ship and wrapped him in a blanket. The mouse was still trembling with fright. I think I'll stay on the ship from now on, he said, but I hope you'll come to visit me again. Of course I will, said Pete as he jumped into the sea. Nice. Horatio scurried to the ship's rail to wave goodbye. Ahoy there, Pete! Ahoy there, Pete! He called. So long, shipmate, cried Pete as he paddled away. The next time I come to visit you, I'll teach you how to swim. Aw, how cute is that? Penguin Pete. Ahoy! That was very cute. I love a little penguin story. P, penguin. Now the last book for today is going to be a little bit of a longer book, but I think it's going to be really a very nice book. It's called The Paper Bag Prince by Colin Thompson. Scared me. It scared me because I wasn't prepared. Okay. The Paper Bag Prince. Oh. And here's Dragonfly's tree trivia. Nature never gave up. Ah, very cool. All right, here we go. The Paper Bag Prince. This is actually, the publisher is Dragonfly Books. It must be a really good story. Out past the edge of a big, untidy town was a beautiful green valley. Hidden behind its tall trees were bright flowers and bushes full of birds. In the middle of this lovely place, the people of the town dumped their rubbish. Every day, trucks went down to the end of the narrow lane and dumped the town's leftovers. There should have been a pretty village in the valley, but instead, there was a terrible mess. See? New rubbish was thrown on top of old rubbish. At the bottom of the pile, dark green moss clung to the seats of cars that had almost vanished into the earth. Between the old cars, there were wildflowers growing, and trees had begun to live in the oldest corners of the dump. Nature never gave up. Wherever there was a tiny gap, something green managed to survive. Look at that. Animals live there too, not just mice and insects, but larger creatures like cats and weasels and foxes. For them, it was a wonderful place, safe from the attentions of people. The twisted, torn bodies of refrigerators pressing into the flattened frames of the old beds made 100 little corridors and highways. Under an old clock, lazy dormice slept. Inside a television, a family of sparrows made their home. There was life everywhere. Even in a tiny puddle and a worn out shoe, there were mosquito larvae watching and waiting for summer. Look. See? Cool. Humans didn't like to be near the rubbish. For them, it was a dangerous place, with rusty metal and broken glass and rotting things that smelled of disease. In a back corner, there was the poison pool where large metal drums leaked into a brown pond and nothing. Not even the smallest plant could live. The animals were more clever than the people. They kept away from the poison pool and thrived in their man-made environment. By the entrance of the dump was a tumble-down railroad carriage. Once it had been bright and with new red velvet seats and brass lights and had run through the countryside behind a shiny steam engine. Then the line had been closed down and all the carriages had been taken away on long, low trucks. Some had gone to ballparks where they were painted white and turned into snack bars. Others had gone to the seaside for people to stay in on their vacations. But this carriage had come to town to the dump, and now it sat in the grass on piles of broken bricks. Look at that. See that? Every morning before the first truck arrived at the dump, the paper bag prince bicycled slowly up the lane, unlocked the gate, and went into the shed. He was an old man in old clothes, and he moved slowly and quietly. No one knew what his real name was. A truck driver had called him the paper bag prince one day, and now everyone did. A few minutes after the old man went into his shed, smoke began to rise from the tin chimney. Out of the rubbish, animals began to appear. There were cats, sometimes with kittens. There were blackbirds and a crowd of chattery sparrows, and some mornings, a shy fox. Now and then a small dog and even a brown rat emerged from the ugly jungle. There he is. When the stove was alight, the old man came back out and sat down on a chair by the door. Out of a paper bag, he brought food. The cats came straight over and rubbed around his legs. The birds hopped onto the back of his chair, where they could keep an eye on the cats. The fox crept up, crawling flat on the ground like a sheepdog. The dog, which didn't come often, was the most nervous of all and kept well back. Look at all the animals. See that? He feeds them all. Come on, princess, the old man said softly. The dog put her head on one side and stayed where she was. She was very thin, and when he threw her food, she ate it as if she hadn't eaten for days. But no matter how he tried, she would never come any closer. By the time the trucks began to arrive, the animals had vanished back into the rubbish. All day long, trucks came dumping black bags and broken bits of houses into untidy piles. Seagulls gathered to fight and flap over the mountain of new bags. The old man poked through everything. He collected wood for a stove and old clothes to wear. He smoothed out old paper bags and piled them up inside wardrobes. Next to his shed, there were 12 wardrobes, all jammed tight with thousands of paper bags. That was how he had gotten his name. People seemed to throw stuff away for no reason. No reason at all. His carriage was full of last year's radios and beautiful colored bottles. He had 87 odd shoes, 14 video recorders, and 19 television sets. But he had no electricity, nor any wish for it. One day the truck stopped coming, and the paper bag prince sat on his seat in the summer sunshine. A skylark was singing high in the air above him, and along the lane it was silent. There was no thundery rumble of heavy trucks. There was nothing, just the skylark. It was wonderful. Perhaps it's a holiday, he said, to no one in particular. But it wasn't. He leaned back in his chair and with his face tipped up toward the warm sun and was soon fast asleep. At lunchtime, someone shook him awake. "Hello," said a young lady. What? Said the man, coming back to life. "Who are you?" "I'm Sarah. I'm from the town council." "Where are the trucks?" asked the old man. "Well, that's why I'm here," said Sarah. She spoke loudly and slowly, as if the old man were an idiot. "There's no need to shout. I'm not an idiot." "Of course you're not," Sarah shouted. "Of course you're not," Sarah shouted. "The rubbish dump's been closed. We're going to burn all the rubbish in a new machine." At last, thought the old man, and said, "What about this place?" "It's yours again," said Sarah, handing him some papers. "The town doesn't need it anymore. You can have it back." Wow. As the car drove off, the paper bag prince stood there with a big grin on his face. It had been over 40 years since his farmhouse had burned down and they'd taken over his farm for a rubbish dump. They had put him in a housing project and paid him quite a lot of money. And every day since then, he had come back and watched his land suffer. And now it was all over. His back stopped aching and his eyes grew bright as he felt a great weary weight lift from his shoulders. In 3 weeks' time, he would be 70, but in his heart, he was 25 again. He locked the gate and did a little dance on the tired earth. His heart sang and must have filled the air with his happiness because one by one his animal friends came out of the dump and watched him. Even the little dog peered out from the shadows of a garbage can. "That's a great story. He's going to have his land back." Oh. He walked around his kingdom, followed by the cats. At the back of the valley, the path was overgrown with brambles. No one had been there for years. Soon it would start to look green again as the last of the rubbish disappeared under grass and bushes. The paper bag prince climbed up into an old truck. He kept a little camping stove there and all the other things he needed to make a pot of tea. I should really be drinking champagne, he said out loud on a special day like this. I've never had champagne. I wonder what it's like. The gray cat couldn't tell him. She had never had champagne either. See his little tea set? Nope, Yogi's sleeping. So cute. When the paperback prince moved all his things from the housing project into the railroad carriage, there was hardly room to move. Well, get another carriage, he said. He bicycled down to the town, and a few days later, a long truck and a big crane arrived carrying a blue carriage with a number painted on one side. The crane placed it next to the first one, so the aisles were joined. We still haven't got enough room, said the paperback prince to all the other cats who seemed to have moved in with him. The next week, the truck came back with a third carriage. Now we've got enough room, said the old man. All you need now is an engine, and the truck driver, and you'll have a train. A train, said the prince. That's not a train, that's a palace. Truck driver and the crane operator laughed at the old man. They thought he was mad to want to live on a rubbish dump, but he knew he had found paradise. I mean, it looks beautiful. As summer passed, the wild hedges around the dump got taller. Grass grew across the road until it was almost buried. No one ever came up the lane. The poison pool kept them away. Yet 2 weeks after the truck stopped coming, the first green leaf sprouted in the dark water. Nature was healing the gentle fields that the humans nearly killed with their rubbish. Autumn came and buried the rubbish under a coat of soft brown leaves. Later the snow came, and the old man sat snug in his train with his warm stove and his animals. Sometimes, when the night air was filled with dark frost, the fox came into the carriage and lay down beneath the stove. Inside a large kettle, a hedgehog slept away the winter. They were all warm and content, and the rest of the world was miles away. I love this story. I love the illustration. The days got shorter and shorter. It was nearly Christmas. The old man walked through the trees toward the old truck. He had forgotten to shut the cab door, and the seats were covered with snow. As he climbed in to brush it out, something jumped up out of a pile of leaves. It was a little dog. With no new rubbish to scavenge through, he had grown even thinner and was too weak to run away. Come on, princess, said the old man. There's no need to be afraid. Aw. See? Oh, he put her inside his coat and carried her back home. He fed her and brushed her and tucked her into bed. More snow fell during the night, but in the morning the sky was blue from side to side, and the thin sun shone down on the best Christmas the paperback prince and the little dog had ever known. Oh, I love that. What a sweet story. The Paper Bag Prince. That was amazing. Guys, we did it. We had 4 books. We have done so many different things together already today, and we're already done. That went by so fast. That was a great book. Yogi is doing okay. He is, want to see him? He's sleeping. Now he's stretching. Yogi, you're so beautiful. I love you. I love Yogi. Oh, he's stretching. I love when he stretches. All right, guys. Well, maybe somebody wants to take a nap now. Go for it. It's the perfect day to nap. This mosquito is not giving up. I'm not going to hurt it, but it's very interesting. He's trying so hard to get into the house. Mosquito, I can't let you in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Okay, it's time. Ground your feet. We're going to breathe our way out and have a magical and wonderful day filled with positive intentions. And don't forget tonight, it's Manifesting Monday on Practical Magic, 8 o'clock. I'll be there with myself, my friend Tracy Locke, and Kim Mazzella, our professional life coach. So together, here we go. Oh, and you know what I almost forgot? Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. And give yourself a hug from me. Squeeze yourself so tight. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Lewis. That is exactly right. Okay, you ready? Here we go. I am excited. I am determined. I am grateful. I am peace. Namaste. Have an amazing day. Happy Monday on this day. Letter P. Perfect. Pals. Community. That's all. I couldn't think of another P word. But thank you so much for watching live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Periscope! Yay! Thank you. Thank you, Lewis. I appreciate that very much. And I'm going to say thank you, everyone. Oh. You guys have an amazing day. See you tomorrow.